You're not struggling. Not really. You can cover your rent, you go out sometimes, you bought the thing last month, the trip, the jacket, the dinner, and it didn't break you. By most measures, that would have mattered to a younger version of you. You're doing fine. And yet, there's something that lives in the back of your mind that won't quite settle. Not panic, not crisis. Something quieter than that. A low hum, a feeling that the floor is holding, but you're not sure how thick the floor is. You don't feel poor, but you don't feel like you're going to be okay either. If you've been carrying that feeling, here's what I want to ask you, and I want you to hold this for the next few minutes. Why does abundance look like this from the inside? Because by the numbers, you probably are okay. So why doesn't it feel that way? Here's what we know about financial anxiety. It doesn't track income the way people assume it does. Past a certain threshold, and that threshold is lower than most people think, more money doesn't automatically produce more safety. What produces the feeling of safety is something different. It's the story you're telling yourself about the future, about whether the thing you've built is real, about whether it holds. And here's the part nobody talks about. That hum, that low-grade not okayness, is often loudest in the people who are doing the most. The ones who climbed, who figured it out, who by any external measure should feel settled. It's loudest there because those people know, more than anyone, how much effort it took to get here. They know it wasn't handed to them, and so they know it could go. You can probably point to a few moments where that knowing got installed. Or you can't. It's just there, the way water is there for a fish. Here's what's actually happening in that hum. It's not a bug, it's a signal. But here's the thing about signals. They're only useful if you can read them correctly. And most people misread this one. The hum says, something is wrong. Most people hear that and either push it down, fine, I'm fine, or let it spiral into a full inventory of everything that could collapse. The job, the market, the savings that aren't quite savings yet, the age they wanted to have things figured out by. Neither of those moves helps. Pushing it down doesn't silence it. It just makes it louder at 11 p.m. And spiraling doesn't solve anything. It just burns the energy you needed to actually move. What the hum is actually trying to tell you is smaller than that. It's trying to say, there's something unexamined here. Not something catastrophic, something unexamined. Here's the pivot. Most people in that in-between place, not poor, not settled, are living inside a financial life they assembled reactively, decision by decision, month by month, responding to what came at them. And that reactive life often works. It got them here, but it doesn't have a structure they consciously built and can consciously trust. So the hum isn't telling you the floor is thin. The hum is telling you that you've never actually looked at the floor. Read that again. You haven't checked whether you're okay. You've just been hoping you are. That distinction matters because the fix isn't earning more. It isn't saving more. It's looking. The people who move from that hum into something that actually feels like steadiness, they're not always the ones who made more money. They're the ones who stopped living inside an unexamined set of assumptions about their own situation and actually faced the numbers, the plan, the gap between where they are and what they actually need. Sometimes they looked and found out it wasn't as bad as the hum suggested. That alone, just looking, shifted something. Sometimes they looked and found a real gap. And that was better too, because a real gap has a real response. A hum has nothing to push against. So here's the thing I want to leave you with. The next time you feel that low-grade not okay, not during a spiral, just the ordinary Tuesday version, ask yourself this one question. Am I actually not okay? Or have I just not looked? That question doesn't fix everything, but it separates signal from noise, and it stops the hum from running on a loop with nothing to report to. You've been carrying this for a while. Most people carry it so quietly they forget it's there. You noticed it clearly enough to name it. That noticing, That willingness to look at the feeling directly instead of around it, that's already the beginning of what steadiness actually feels like. You're closer than the hum would have you believe.